Please.
Okay. So, welcome to the Sunday edition of Consciously Positive. And I know it's a long weekend for everyone, and people are traveling. And but today is the topic that we're going to talk about is very, very interesting, and I've really practiced it in my life, and it has given me tremendous results. So, the topic is questions are the answers. Now, this looks very uh, what do you say अजीब सा लगता है कि how can questions can be the answers. Okay, now let me ask a very simple question to you. Okay, uh, are you coming here to listen to any solution from the session? Have you come here to listen to any answer to any problem that you might be facing in your life, or are you looking to think a question which can automatically give you an answer? Now, the rhetoric understanding is here is questions are actually the answer. Now, how questions are the answers? Okay, so I instead of giving you the gyan, instead of giving you the conversation about uh, yes, questions are the answers. Let me give you and understanding where you can start coming from so that questions actually become the answer. Now, I would ask you to check out any challenge in your life right now. It can be your physical challenge, it can be your emotional challenge, it can be your relationship, it can be your finances. So, what is the first thought that comes to your mind? What about the challenges that you're facing right now? What is the first very thought? Now, the automatic thought that comes to your mind, I want to solve this problem. I want a solution to this problem. Now, instead of seeking the solution, how about asking the different question? The question is, how can I ensure that the problem gets solved through me? How can I ensure that I get my answers within myself? What is that I can do daily so that I can overcome this challenge? Okay, let me give you another example. This I want to give you an example from my own personal work. Now, here is a situation wherein I'm consulting a company where there is a team who is consistently calling the leads. This is because this is a sales team that I'm actually consulting, and they are calling their leads so that they can come from for these site visits and ensure a booking is done. Now, for the last 7 days, what has been happening? I have let them do the free talk, and they have not been getting the results. And they're just picking up the phone call, and they are routinely they are just doing the calls and so on and so forth. Then they approached me and then they asked me, we are not getting results, so what should we do? I instead of giving them the answer, I asked them, who do you want to become to in the process of making the calls and ensure the visits happens? Who do you want to become? And they were like quiet, and they said they didn't have the answer at that point in time. But I purposefully waited and asked them again, who do you want to become? and a lot of answers started coming. I want to become one of the best persons in my sales team, in my pre-sales team. And now the next question comes up: what should I do, and so that I can be someone who is the best pre-sales person? So then the answers came again. So what answers here, and then they started getting some creative ideas. Okay, what I do is I just jot down the list of people whom I'm going to call. I changed my pitch. I can do different. I can do different ways. I will do a different way of pitching, and I also do a dashboard work wherein I was not doing it earlier. And the dashboard was consistently telling me where I'm standing right now in the last half an hour. So how am I making my progress in the last half an hour? Now, what was happening in this conversation? The question is not the how I'm going to get the answer or not. The question was how that person is now aiming at becoming one of the best sales pre-sales person, and the creative ideas were already on the way to ensure the person actually become one of the best pre-sales person. And guess what? After 4 hours of consistent work and contemplation, the person actually created 4 visits in one single day. So my immediate thing was not to give them the answers कि आप ऐसा करो, ऐसे करने से ऐसा हो जाएगा, ऐसे करने से ऐसा हो जाएगा, ऐसे करने से ऐसा हो जाएगा. But I actually made them realize the answers were there within themselves. All you need to do is asking the right kind of question. Now, I'm going to give you a framework right now, which is going to help you even further. And the framework is putting the gas on the burner, lighting the gas on the burner, and ensure you get breakthrough in your results. So, how this gas comes up? The first is going beyond whenever you're stuck somewhere. Let's say you're stuck somewhere in your finances, and you're stuck somewhere in your relationships, I mean, stuck somewhere in your physical health. You can check out any area right now. Let's assume that you're stuck somewhere in finances, that your expenses are very high at this point in time, and your income is not something which is at par with what you are spending, and you are not able to save much money. Now the first thing is going beyond the tendency to seek for the solution. That is the first thing. That is the first part of the lighting the gas on the burner, which is going beyond the tendency to seek solutions. Instead of seeking the solution instead of seeking the solution of how can I ensure, what can I do to uh, make my expenses work, make my income grow, to go to a situation where you basically ask a different question: who I want to become, to ensure that I am one of the best wealth creators in my life. Now, the moment you ask this question, you'll get different ideas. Maybe I learn various techniques of handling finances. Maybe I can use my skills in a very different way. Maybe I can make a list of my skills, of what can I do to ensure that I have a different source of income. What are the skills that I can consistently use? So now these are the answers that you will start getting once you ask a different question. That what actually I want to become. Now it's basically going beyond seeking a solution and then asking a right question, which is the A part. So first is G is ask going beyond the different, going beyond your tendency to seek for the solution and then asking the right kind of solution. And then last S is solving the problem. So when you basically put the gas on the burner of your life, of your various challenges, you basically find a breakthrough and you find the eventual solution of what exactly the solution is. And instead of seeking the answers, you just put yourself in a place where you are only and only asking the right question and let the answers flow from you. That's why I'm saying questions are actually the solutions. Asking the right kind of question can make sure that you get the right kind of solution. But when you are not asking a question, when you say, why me? Why this is happening to me? Why am I like this? This is a self victim question. But then when you ask a leadership question, which says, what is the learning here so that I can ensure I can grow in my life. So if a problem is not killing me, it's this problem is actually making me grow in my life. So you basically revert the solution seeking mindset to the question seeking mindset. You're basically asking the right kind of question. Now, there is another aspect of asking a right kind of question, which is asking a miracle question. Now, this is something which is a very, very interesting phenomenon. But before I go ahead, I would ask whosoever right now here is listening to this conversation, I will ask you to check out what exactly, I mean, I can have a session right now, 5 minutes one on one session, and then basically take you to a place where you can actually experience yes, questions are the answers. So I would ask the participant, whosoever is listening here, to to be open right now and just check out if we can have a conversation right now about what is the solution that you're seeking for in your life right now. So Samina, if you'd like to share about any current challenge or any current area where you want a breakthrough, where you want to excel in your life, and where you are actually seeking more solutions so that you can grow better in your life. So what exactly that you are looking at right now? So would you like to share, Shabana or Samina? I will go to the miracle question later, but I just wanted to ensure that this seeks in first. This sinks in first.
Um, Yeah, good morning once again.
Good morning. Good morning.
What I'm looking for is in life is how can one create a passive income?
Correct.
Active to be create, but how is the passive income created?
Correct. Correct. Lovely. So how can I do? What can I do to ensure I can get the passive income? What can I
Yes.
do? So that is the first question that comes to your mind. Now, this is a
Mm-hmm.
solution that you're seeking. When the moment you're seeking a solution right now, Samina, what
Mm-hmm.
is the first answer that comes to you?
I feel the first answer is this, as you said, look at your skills and see where you can develop them or put them to use so that it helps yourself and others.
Okay. Okay. So I want to challenge you right now. Can I
Mm.
challenge you right now?
Mm.
Okay. Now, I want to challenge you right now by changing the direction of the question, going beyond seeking the solution right now to
Mm.
asking a right question, right? Now, the first thing that I would ask you is, who
Mm.
would you like to become when you have that passive income?
Um, a successful person, no?
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Mm.
And what is success for you? I mean, who who would you treat a successful person be?
Person who's intrinsically happy and with the
Mhm.
resources he has,
Uh-huh.
he builds a abundant life in all spheres of life. Huh? Abundant doesn't mean only money.
Right, right. So person who is abundant, person who is not worried about money, the person
Mm.
who is always spending money at her own discretion, right?
Mm. Mm.
Okay. Now, who the person who is abundant lives uh, a life in a way where the expenses is not the cause of concern. This is what you're saying right now.
Mm.
The expenses is not the cause of concern, right? Now, consider you already are abundant.
Mm.
Consider you already are abundant. Consider you already have a solution right now.
Mm.
Consider you already your problem of passive income is consider it's already solved. What is what different things that you're going to start doing it from today? What are the different actions that you start doing it today? आपको आपका प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो गया है, कल 10 बजे तक सॉल्व हो जाएगा प्रॉब्लम आपका, कि आपको पैसिव इनकम कैसे बनानी है वो आपको पता चल जाएगा. How would you act and behave differently now?
Mm. Yeah, I would seem very confident
Yes.
inside and outside, not just to show people, but within me,
Yes.
the joys of living
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
living a fuller life.
Right. Right. And what would be your posture, the confident posture? How would the posture is going to ensure that
Yeah,
what would
a
you
straight
wear?
spine, a straight spine
Okay. Yeah.
with shoulders pulled behind, a
Yes.
smile on the face,
Yes.
and
Yes.
radiating confidence and light from your smile and your face.
Right. And uh, tell me what would a confident person attract?
The confident person would attract abundance and friends and everyone around.
Right. And what more it would the confident and person who's walking with a straight spine and
Mm.
going with an attitude, with a
Mm.
positive attitude, with a wealthy attitude. How what kind of people that you will start meeting?
Yeah, I would meet people, who are already on the way or
Hmm.
to already achieve that, what I'm looking for.
Correct, correct. And would you not get ideas from those people how to generate passive income?
Of course,
Right. Okay.
looking at the life on their activities.
Right. Right. And now, what would be apart from the confidence that you will have? What are the new skills that you already possess that you will start using it for your benefit? What are the skills that you have?
Interacting with children, with
Mm-hmm.
adults,
Mm-hmm. What else?
mm, showing them the way, because
Mm-hmm.
at times even they are confused. And in
Mm-hmm.
that, maybe I also find my answer while talking to them. Sometimes when you speak aloud
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
you write down, the
Mm-hmm.
answers are there within that question and within that right. You realize, oh, it's so easy, and I was just groping about in the dark.
Correct. 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 Now, right now, I'm not taking you further, but I just want to check with you on a scale of 1 to 10
Hmm.
about looking for answers for getting a passive income for yourself.
Hmm.
Where are you standing right now?
You can say I'm standing on the brink, but not actually the brink of the show because I've already started it earlier, but I'm
Mm,
not pursuing it. So if I pursue, I know I will reach there, but it requires a lot of networking,
mm-hmm,
awareness,
mm,
and interacting, as I said, with people, calling at least three or five people per day
mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm,
and taking it forward.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Is that?
What would stop you? What is stopping you to do that immediately?
Mm, time is the problem for me.
Mm-hmm. And how
Mm.
would you handle that?
Hmm?
How would you handle the time? I mean, how are you currently handling the time?
Yeah, so I'm saying whatever, and not even on a daily basis, but even on a alternate day or even on a daily, whatever time I have free for myself in that time, I
Mm-hmm.
can practice this, what I'm looking forward to. But the goal has to be right in front of my eyes and very clear.
Yes,
So then I
yes.
know that whatever, even if I have 1 hour or even if I have 10 minutes to myself, of course, it's much more than that, then I'm
Hmm.
able to pursue my dream.
Correct, correct, correct. Now, consider and visualize right now in front of you that
Mm.
yes, I already have achieved my dream, whatever I want to achieve. And the reason of why I want to accomplish my financial freedom or passive income, or probably I who I want to become in my journey of having earning a passive income so that I can accomplish financial freedom and become more confident. Now, when you have that thing in front of you, when you visualize that, what would be your daily new actions that you want to start doing it? Apart from the networking, apart from interacting with people, what are the other kind of new actions that you will start doing it?
Well, one is I think I need to go to chat GPT and AI to find out certain answers, which I'm still, I know I have them, but to make it sure and to make it very perfect in their outline and the details.
Hmm.
One is
Hmm.
that. Second is means I need to upgrade my skills.
Right. Right.
And
Right.
second is to, as I said, write down a full page or chapter on what I want my life to be
Wow.
in the coming week or month. So
Wonderful.
when I achieve that, I'm actually looking forward to putting it into action.
Correct. 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 Great. So thank you, Samina. Thank you for sharing the insights. And now my last question is, before you leave, is uh, before the conversation that I had with you, the last 5 7 minutes that we are having, and now, where do you rate yourself that you have really grown from one level to another level?
I will rate myself at 6 because I still need to go further, as I said, in certain areas
Yes.
of life.
But before the
So
conversation, where were you?
I was, yeah, I was groping in the dark. I didn't know the exact number.
Yes. Yes. Great. So now, this is what. Thank you, Samina. Thank you for taking out time and being so courageous in
Thank
having the
you.
conversation. Now, this is what questions do for you. I I I just showed the glimpse of what kind of questions that you can start asking yourself so that you will start getting answers. You are a person who is groping in the dark now. When they starts asking a right kind of question, brings an awareness so that you take an appropriate action going forward. Now, this is just a normal question that I'm going to ask, that I've been asking with Samina, and this is just the normal. conversation that I was having. But when I was going to share another example of miracle question, when I was actually coaching a person, and that person was very clueless about his health. I mean, how the health is going to be improved. And he was constantly stressed about his health and was constantly stressed about how situations are not being in his favor. And he is constantly getting anxious about uh, how my health is going to be there in next 1 year or 6 months. And he was constantly in that stress mode. So he was stressed about stress also. Then I asked a very simple question. Look, when you have come here, now you're asking me a question, what should I do now? But instead of asking and telling and seeking the solution, why don't you ask a question to your own self? Who would you like to become when you are healthy? Now, that was not something which was very, very interesting for him. But the second question I asked you, मैंने उसको बोला, consider your problem of health is solved by tomorrow morning. A miracle has happened in the night when you were sleeping, and the problem of your health is solved for permanent time. I mean, permanently वो solve हो गई आपकी problem. कल सुबह उठे हो और आपकी problem solve हो गई है, miracle हो गया. Then what would be your new actions that are going to start doing it now? And he said, yes, I would be happy. I would be enjoying my life. I would be dancing around. I would be, you know, picking up phone calls and doing crazy things and talking to my friends and networks. And I should, and to maintain my health, I would be eating right kind of food so that I maintain my health. I would be exercising more so that I can maintain my health. Now, things that he was not doing it earlier, now he has started doing it because now he's sure, he's not worried about the aspect, oh, my health is bad. I have, um, um, I don't know what to do and how I'm going to fare in my life with respect to my health. I'm growing already. My age is speaking every single day. Now he is away from that situation. Now he is saying that to maintain my good health, I'm going to do certain things. Now this is a miracle question. What is a miracle question? That you already have what you want to accomplish. You already are where you want to accomplish. Consider you already have or what you want to accomplish. Now, this is where your being starts to shift. Your being is giving you what you do and what you have in your life. Okay. But what we have been doing it all our life is we first seek answers from ChatGPT, from Google, from various sources of information, and then crib, oh, my problems are not solved. As human beings, we are not programmed to think or contemplate. Now, the moment the stress of the problem that we are facing right now is over our head, I mean, अभी ये stress जो है कि यार ये मेरी problem कैसे solve होगी, मेरी financial problem कैसे solve होगी, मेरी passive income कैसे solve होगी, मेरी financial freedom की problem कैसे solve होगी. The moment that problem has over your head, the stress of going from point A to point B goes out of your head, and then you start behaving in a very different way. That means the answers of what to do and what not to do is already there. So the questions actually are the answers. When the questions are the answers, so the message is very clear that instead of seeking solutions from various sources instead of seeking solutions from various um, advisors. Okay, I'm not saying you cannot reach out to the advisors or consultants. I'm not saying that you cannot reach out to the coaches. All I'm saying is, instead of seeking a direct solution from your consultants, first ask a right question to your own self, that this who I want to become in my life, so that I can become somebody who I want to aspire. So the moment you ask that question, then you start thinking about your own life, and then you can reach out to the right kind of person who can help you and support you. So this is the crux of today's session, that questions actually are the answers. So what kind of questions that we can ask to our own self so that we can grow? And before I end this session, I would ask you, or probably I would share a story to you. And the story is like this: in the game of life, let's assume कि आपका जो गेम ऑफ लाइफ है वो क्रिकेट है, and you are a small child, and you are learning the game of cricket. You want to become the best batsman of the world. Now, how would you want the ball come to you? आप अगर बेस्ट बैट्समैन बनना चाहते हो लाइफ में, और और आप सीखना चाहते हो बैटिंग, तो आप कैसे चाहते हो कि आपके पास बॉल कैसे आए? Do you want ball to be, to come slow, easy, or you want the ball to come like a googly so that you can practice more? Okay. So how would you want a ball to come to you? How would you want to practice? So the best batsman of the world, who aspire for the best batsman of the world, actually want the ball should come fast, furious, googly, and a very very different way, spinning, so that he can practice more and more. So by asking right kind of questions, you will already have the answers. You can know the which kind of ball that I'm going to face in my life, so that so that I can grow and consistently grow in my life. And this is what the whole life is all about. So with this note, I would like to end this session. If you have any questions, you can ask the questions to me. And if you don't have any questions, then I would ask you and invite you to go ahead with your Sunday, and always ask right kind of questions.
Thank you for the inspiring session. I was listening to all of it. I I feel that um I feel I feel I was having quite quite a week because I was having a very bad pains, and I'm still recovering from it. I went for a meditation yesterday and it really helped. And this morning, listening to you and it even helped more. It's like uh I feel the unconditional love in myself. I feel the transformation, and I feel that we should continue when we do something, we should do it with selfless. I guess all of us are doing selfless service in this platform. We should continue each and every day. Each and every day, we inspire each other and learn from our mistakes. About the ball, I would, I would, I would like my life to a bit flow smoothly because uh, recently parents are seeing me in deep pain all the time for past 1 week, So I would like to have the ball of peace and ball of healing. I would say consciously positive and meditation has helped me a lot in transforming my journey. Thank you.
That's
Next
what
topic.
that's wonderful. And thank you for sharing, and thank you for talking about it. And yes, when you ask a right kind of question, which is, what is that I want to become when I'm healthy and I'm
Yes.
at ease with myself? You get
Yes.
right kind of answers. That what should you do? Then you say that attending consciously positive sessions would be good for me. Attending meditation sessions would be good for me. So these are the
And
answers that you will
attending
already.
laughter sessions will be
Attending
good for
laughter
me.
sessions would be good for you. So you will get all sort of answers, which is already there within you. Yeah,
Yeah.
and adding a miracle question that, which is, what would you start being being someone if you would know that tomorrow morning your complete pain is gone. Your pain is completely gone by tomorrow morning when you sleep and get up in the morning and your pain is gone. Who would you
Yeah.
like to be right now?
I would
So
be a peaceful soul.
yes, yes, you are a peaceful soul. You don't say you would be a peaceful soul. You are a peaceful soul right now.
Yeah.
And when the pain is gone, you are a peaceful soul. So start being a peaceful soul right now. And your body language will improve, and you'll attract better kind of good kind of people, and more importantly, your brain chemicals,
Yeah.
you will produce different brain chemicals, which are the
Yes.
endorphins, which is going to relieve the pain for you. So immediately you start getting results. So it's a kind of miracle question that you're going to start asking yourself, that how would be right now if my problem is solved tomorrow by 10 a.m.
Yes.
Yes. So thank you so much once again, Rajwin, for your sharing. And thank you so much, Samina, for being someone who would come forward and being in the session and having a chat with me. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, with this note, let me end the session. Thank you, Shabana. If you have any questions,
Yeah,
Shabana, you can ask. Otherwise, we can end the session.
yeah. I don't have any question, but it was a wonderful session. And thank you for reminding or getting us present to the miracle question that we need to ask
So,
ourselves every day. Yes. Thank
yes.